Hi, my name is Hamza Arshad, and this is the first video under the SAT Mathematics course with the topic Introduction to SAT Maths, where we'll go over the pattern and the syllabus of the exam. Alright, so the SAT itself has two sections, the first section being evidence-based reading and writing, and the second section being mathematics. Each of these sections have a total score of 800 each, and that gives a composite score of 1600. And the mathematics section itself is divided into non-calc and calc section. So in non-calc section, you have 20 questions which you have to do in 25 minutes. In calc section, there's 38 questions which you have to do in 55 minutes. And in the entire mathematics section, there's going to be two types of questions that you'll encounter. The first one being multiple choice and the second one being grid ends. In multiple choice questions, you're going to have to select the right answer from different options, while in the grid ends, you will not be given any options. You're going to have to calculate the answer yourself and then input it into the answer sheet. There's going to be an appropriate slot or a grid given for you to input your answer. You're going to have to calculate it and put it there. So you won't get options to choose from. So in section so in the non-calc section, the first section, there's 15 MCQs and 5 grid ends. And in the second section, which is the calc section, there's 30 MCQs and 8 grid ends. Okay, so here you can see the syllabus of SAT Mathematics. Your first observation would be that this is a pretty long syllabus, which it is. However, you will also note that you are probably done with most of these topics that are in the list if you're done with, for example, O levels, because in O level mathematics you cover most of these topics, right? And by AS, if you've completed AS, then you've pretty much completed the entire syllabus. There's only two headings that you have to go over, which you've not done yet, which are complex numbers and absolute values, which are covered by P3 in A2. So if you're in AS, you're going to have to cover both of these topics. And if you've just finished O levels and now you're going to give the SAT, then you're gonna have to make sure that you're done with all of these topics, because questions do tend to show up from all the topics. So another thing that's really important for you to know is that it's okay if you did not have ad maths. Many people have this belief that if they did not have ad maths in O levels, then they're in disadvantage for this exam. No, they're not in a disadvantage. In SAT mathematics, the questions are not that complicated. It's all about strategy, it's all about time management and ensuring that you go about the paper in a way that you're minimizing your mistakes. And you can do that regardless of having ad maths or not. And this is coming from someone who did not have ad maths either and did the SAT in his AS year. So it's definitely doable. And it's completely okay if you did not have ad maths. Okay, so finally here you can see a game plan of sorts, as in if you're new to the SAT, if you've just started studying for it, what should you do? So the first thing that I would advise you to do is to take a full length test. There's 8 practice tests on College Board's website. Just choose any of them and solve it completely. In the math section, then you're going to have to see which topics you got wrong, which types of questions you got wrong, and then you're going to grind those topics. You're going to watch the videos for that topic, you're going to solve the papers for that topic, and then you'll you'll eventually become good at it, right? You're going to be good at it enough to not mess it up in the actual paper. The final really important thing is you should always aim for an 800 in SAT mathematics, regardless of your goal score, and that is because of the fact that the mathematics section is far more scoring than the first section, which is the English section, because there's objectively one correct answer, and all you have to do is do relevant working to ensure that you reach that answer. So there's objectively a single correct answer, and that's a really good thing about SAT mathematics. So yeah, it's very much doable, and good luck to you. This sums up the introduction to SAT maths.